Hello，大家好，我是宅君，欢迎回到天国降临。我找到那个绘本了。
I have that book from Hanish for you.
Great work. Here's your well-earned reward. I got a down payment, and the buyer will be gnawing his nails by now. I'm glad I won't let him down. See you later.
I'm interested in betting on the tourney.
Of course you are.
What can I bet on?
Let's keep it simple. If you reckon you're up to it. If you lose, you forfeit your wager. But if you win, you'll get double back from me, on top of the prize money from Sir Hanush. That's a fair wager, ain't it?
All right, why the hell not? I'll try my luck.
I'm glad to hear it. A nice little wager. God be with you.
Henry, I'm so glad to see you.
So, how have you been?
I can't stop thinking about Scout.
I know.
What do you mean?
Do you feel like a walk?
That's not a bad idea. And where would you care to go?
What if we took a stroll along the river?
Why not? That sounds lovely. Shall we go?
Let's go.
That was a good idea to go for a walk. Not that I don't like the mill, but you get tired of it. So I'm glad you took me out.
Oh,
I'd love to see the markets in Prague one day. Have you ever been to Prague?
No, I haven't. I have been in Kuttenberg, but Prague must be much bigger.
I've heard it's pretty smelly though.
Yeah, so many people in one place. So many assholes.
That's disgusting. I'd love to listen to that young preacher, Jan Hus. They say he preaches in the common tongue. Everyone's talking about it.
I bet he's just handsome. That's why the women dote on him.
You're a right one. A preacher doesn't need good looks for people to listen to him.
And what about that fine fellow at St. James? I know full well why all the girls have started going to confession, and you have too, so don't give me any of that.
You scoundrel. Well, all right. I admit I find him handsome. But that doesn't make me a bad Christian.
I'd never dare to suggest such a thing.
Tell you what. Let's not dawdle. Last one is a slimy slug.
shit， 走错路。
That was fun. You, sit down. I heard you're helping Sir Radzig.
Sir Radzig has me running in a few errands. I have to say, he always treats me well, and I make a wage.
So you've had your turn of luck. What's it like serving nobility?
I don't know. I suppose it's a job like any other.
Of course. I'm sure it's no different than being a charcoal burner. You'll have to try harder than that.
Now then.
Oh, Henry, what am I going to do with you? Wandering the land, turning innocent girls' heads.
The only one here whose head is all messed up is me. How do you always manage to look so good?
Just look at the lady killer. Where did you learn to talk that way?
I don't recall which church service it was exactly.
You scoundrel. But you certainly know how to make a girl feel special. You may continue. But now I have to go.
Can I go with you?
Just a little way. I don't want anyone to gossip.
In which the bravest men in the whole province match their strength and skill. A tournament that never lacks in suspense, excitement, surprises, and of course, knightly virtue. I now declare the Rat-Eye tournament open. Combatants, get ready! God be with you, lad.
I'd like to enroll in the big tournament.
All right. As long as you've got the enrollment stake.
Of course. Here you are.
What's your name?
I'm Henry.
I'll make a note of that. And I need to know what weapon you choose.
Longsword. I reckon it's what I'm best at.
Good. Get yourselves ready. You're next in line. Entering the arena now will be Zdeněk, apprentice to the Rat-Eye scribe. And his adversary will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. Let us wish the combatants luck. And this very first bout will afford plenty of entertainment. We will witness a duel with longswords.
This quitting? Come dearie.
Henry of Skalitz.
还蛮简单的，学会大师反击。哎呦，
The second bout will surely be no less exciting. This one may decide the winner. The combatants will engage in a duel with warhammers and shields.
哎，我也换盾牌了。
I didn't know. Fuck!
Oh，
And the second duel was won by Henry of Skalitz. As victor in this round, he shall proceed to the next.
太简单了，这个又回到常见啦。
The first combatant will be Henry of Skalitz from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla, who will measure his skills against Calder o' the Tar, catchpole of the Rat-Eye bailiff. Welcome, our warriors. The combatants have entered the arena and the first duel may commence. We will witness a duel with longswords.
哦，推我，
Giving up already?
出招啊，出招！吃我大师反！
Ah!
哦，
What's up? Shit yourself?
shit yourself！ 哦，被反击了！哎呀哎呀哎呀！力量输他，力量赢他就可以把他推倒。出招啊！出招！
I'm over here.
The victor of the first duel is Henry of Skallets.
还有谁？
Meeting face to face in this round will be the victor of many previous tourneys and a combatant today too, Peter, called Black Peter, who will measure his skills against Henry of Skallets from the company of Sir Radzig Kobyla. Welcome, our warriors. We will witness a duel with longswords.
Fuck this! Fucking hell!
Fucking hell! Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Change weapons for the second bout. Our combatants will demonstrate their skills with short sword and shield. Lords and ladies, good men and good wives, you have just witnessed the final duel in today's Ratai tourney, for which we all owe gratitude to Sir Hanush of Laipa. All glory to the victor, Henry of Skalitz, man-at-arms in the company of Sir Radzik Kobila. His prize will be given to him by our gracious Sir Hanush.
You put on a hell of a show, Henry. Here's your hard-earned reward.
Thank you, Sir Hanush.
Farewell.
400块，还有一个道具装备。
Bastards ransacked their whole homestead.
哦，这个价值1000呢，不错，拿来卖，很好。
Here I am.
I'm overjoyed. Have you got a horse?
Yes?
Really? What is it? A cart horse?
Actually, it's...
Never mind. I don't really care. Just try to keep up with me and don't fall off. Good luck to you.
还有狗哎，带2只狗在后面。
Look here, blacksmith. About that business at the alehouse.
Yes, sir?
Hanush was right. I should have behaved differently. More, well, gentlemanly. But that doesn't mean you were in the right. You can't throw a lord out of the tavern in his own town. You understand?
Yes. I was just...
What? Ow! Speak up!
That's where you're going?
Don't worry, I won't bite your head off.
It's just that when you said those things in the arena, sir, I was, a little upset.
Ah! I just like to tease greenhorns a little. And you vexed me too. You were insolent to Captain Bernard and they rewarded you with service. Whenever I do anything reckless, even if it's for my honour, Hanush is on my back about it and I get punished. Like now.
I didn't mean to threaten anyone.
Well, it's all water under the bridge. Let's not spoil our hunt.
看来少主人还不错嘛，我们来个大和解了。
Let us talk of something else. Is this your first time hunting?
This kind? Yes.
I've been hunting since I could walk. If you're not a complete blockhead, you might learn something useful. And if you don't cock it up entirely today, maybe I'll take you again. It's always helpful to have a minion at hand.
As I said, I have hunted before, but it wasn't...
Chasing bunnies with a pitchfork isn't hunting. Observe and learn.
I'll do the best I can, sir.
Bring me wine and bacon from the saddlebag.
Coming up, sir.
At long last. So, are you enjoying being on the hunt?
I am, although we haven't actually hunted anything yet.
That doesn't matter. Hunting is a diversion. The main thing is to get out of Rattay for a while. Listening to Hanush's lectures all day long would drive anyone mad.
How come Hanush looks after you anyway?
For a start, he doesn't look after me. I'm not an infant blacksmith's boy. Hanush is just managing my property until I'm an adult.
When will that happen?
What are you implying?
Nothing. I didn't mean it like that. I meant that you seem quite adult to me already, sir.
Well, it's hard to say. Before he died, my father appointed a council of nobles to decide the matter. Only they can't be bothered travelling halfway across the country just to assess the claim of some stripling. Under normal circumstances, it wouldn't be necessary. The king would decide on my adulthood. Only...
The king is gone.
just so.
If I may ask, sir, what is a...
When I was little, I was awfully bored, I can tell. Now I spend most of my time trying to learn from Sir Hanush. Governing is no joke.
But that could be interesting too, couldn't it?
My lord, this yokel here empties his piss pot in my yard.
And sir, that old hag put a spell on my cow, and
Sir, my old woman is fucking half the village.
like a flock of sheep, bleating all the time. Even study is more interesting.
What are we going to hunt?
Humans.
What?
What?
Humans?
You should see your face. I got you there. We'll see what we can get. But I'd like to bag a boar. One, at least. And a few hares too, eh? But what about you? Before I couldn't get a word out of you, now your tongue...
I don't know, sir. I didn't have time to... Both of my parents were killed in Skalitz.
I'm sorry about that. But tell me, I heard in the tavern...
What, that Sigismund flew down on a dragon? I'm sorry, my lord, but for me, Skalitz isn't...
All right. I understand. Well, never mind. Anyway, it's too late to go anyway.
Yes, sir.
What are you waiting for? Your lord requires you for the hunt.
Really? Such a renowned hunter needs
哇
help.
靠，这么近啊！
Wouldn't dare mock your betters now, would you?
Heaven forbid, your lordship.
If that's the way you want it, peasant, we'll meet back here at noon. Whoever has the most hares wins. Oh, and if you don't have anything to shoot with, there's a crate in the camp with some old hunting equipment. You can help yourself. After all, there's no sport in trouncing some wretch who hasn't a chance in hell.
Maybe I was a bit hasty, sir.
Too late, Dungra. And now turn your back for a while. I know. Didn't we, Henry?
"射不到，用砍的。哇，他跑这么快啊！别跑啊！看来还是只能用射的啦。Yes.
How did the hunt go for you, sir? I did quite well. Look.
Why do you ask? You were right on my arse the whole time. Not bad, though. Quite good, actually. For a common blacksmith's boy.
Shouldn't there be some reward for the victor?
Jesus, the insolence. A serf asking his lord for coin. But never let it be said I'm a pinch purse. Very well, then.
Your serf humbly thanks you, my lord.
And now come along. Let's go and hunt some real game.
还有啊，
You want to take him down with an arrow?
Certainly. Why wouldn't I?
You won't kill him like that. Boar is hunted with spears.
Is that so? So now all of a sudden you're a master huntsman, are you? Watch and learn.
Did you see that? Damn, I'm good. Quiet. So, next time you try to tell me I can't kill a boar with an arrow, you can... Fuck! After him! Fetch! Mount up, Henry. We're going to chase down that swine!
哦，去！酷曼人，死了，这么快，是没吃饭是吧？
Let's have a look at you. Are you injured?
Henry, what the fuck happened?
You turned up uninvited at some human social gathering.
And you took them all?
So it seems.
God's holy britches. I never knew you had it in you, Henry.
Huh.
Remind me never to get on the wrong side of you.
That wound on your head doesn't look good.
Not to worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it fucking feels. You'll have to help me get back to Rattay.
Come along then, sir.
It's Lord Capon. Get here, everybody. You, help him.
How is it possible, Ratsy? Those bastards make so bold no more than a mile from the castle. We'll have to send out more patrols.
That won't do us any good, Hanush. Even if we had 10 times the men, we couldn't beat through every thicket in the fiefdom.
You sent for me, sir?
Come in.
I don't know how to thank you, Henry. If it wasn't for you, Hans would be dead. And to think I sent you out with him as a punishment.
I was only doing my duty, sir.
Don't be so modest, young Henry. You showed not only courage, but loyalty to your liege. That's why I'm taking you into my personal service.
Sir, thank you, sir.
Well, let's celebrate your promotion and Sir Hans's recovery. Well, don't just stand there, lad. Pour us a drink.
I'm sorry to interrupt, sir, but I've urgent tidings.
What now?
A stable boy came from Neuhof. He says brigands raided the stud farm this morning. There's many dead or maimed.
Tell us exactly what happened.
I'm not sure. The boy was so shook up he could barely speak. He said the bandits murdered for the joy of it. I'm sorry, sir. Your vassal Smill is dead.
Who did this? Who were they?
We don't know, sir. The stable boy just kept babbling about some huge fellow in black armor who led the attack.
Take as many men as you need, and don't stop until you've found those bastards. And bring me their heads!
Yes, sir.
My men at your disposal too, Hanush.
Thank you, friend.
Sir, let me ride with them.
He's full of piss and vinegar, isn't he?
Their leader, he must be the one who attacked me at Skalitz. There can't be 2 men in the whole kingdom who look like that.
You think he might still have my sword? No doubt you could use another swordsman, Captain.
As you command, my lord.
How soon can you leave, Bernard?
Soon as the men are ready, sir.
Good. Wait in the courtyard for Henry. And, give him a horse.
His own mount?
His reward for saving Sir Hans. He'll need it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Well, go! I want these culprits in the hands of the executioner as soon as possible.
I won't let you down, sir.
Just what that Neuhoff stable boy told us. Get your arses mounted up and let's ride out. On the double. Maybe we'll catch up with that rabble. Can we go? Are you ready?
I'm ready, Captain.
Good. Then follow me. Keep quiet and do exactly as you're told. I don't know what Sir Radzig sees in you, and I don't care. If you're to ride with my men, I expect you to listen.
Yes, sir.
Against all better judgment, they've decided to give you your own horse. The dappled gray beside my stallion is yours. Make sure you take good care of him. Now, mount up and ride behind us. All right, men. Saddle up. No dawdling. Last one there won't find me a happy man.
这个马比我现在的还弱，我的是头等马，2800块。
Yeah.
Where's your master?
In the paddock.
Crucifix? What kind of beasts could do this?
By the blood of the martyrs. What happened here? Why?
Someone came at night and hamstrung every one of them. The horses, screaming, must have woke poor Radek, the stable boy. And when he tried to stop them... And then my husband, when my husband tried to help them, they killed him too. And when they were done, they put a torch to the stables.
My sincere condolences, ma'am. I swear we'll hunt those monsters down and make them pay for this.
The horses were still alive when I came. We had to finish them off. All of them. The pain in their eyes. They couldn't understand how anyone could do this to them.
Did they steal anything? Any horses?
Nothing. They wanted blood, not coin.
Did your husband quarrel lately? Was there anyone who might want revenge?
He argued over the price of a saddle, maybe, but nothing that could drive a man to this.
These are dark days when there's more kindness in horses than in men. Did you see anything? How many were there? Or what did they look like?
We saw no one.
Has anyone tried to follow the trail?
No. We were fighting the blaze until now, and even if we weren't, what chance would any of us have against someone who could do this?
Oh, pox on it. Mount up and quarter the area. We have to find out where they went. Look for tracks and ask the folk if they saw anyone. Fuck! Someone must have at least caught sight of them.
Yes, sir. What about me, Captain?
What the hell use are you? You stay here.
Please, let me do something. I could have a look around the area and see if they left any tracks.
Well, if you must. Just don't get in anyone's way, don't go too far, and come back here when you're done.
Would anyone do that? Smell. The stud farm owner. I saw him in Skalitz a few times.
Ask.
No.
I saw you came with the soldiers, and the sooner you...
Who should I question about the...
From what I've heard, Mark was the first one to wake. Jakob, the old stable boy. Jindu was sleeping in the stable. He might have seen something. I don't know of anyone else.
I'm sorry to trouble you.
The noise woke us up. Me and...
Do you get drunks coming here a lot?
Sometimes, but not this time. My husband went out. Then I just heard loud voices. And screaming. It's so stupid. It didn't even occur. I didn't find out until the morning.
Did you recognize any of the voices you heard?
No, but they spoke Czech.
At each other?
Yes,
And where did you hear this?
everywhere.
I mean at the very start.
I don't know.
Did you get a look at them?
No. God bless.
Another useless soldier come to ask questions.
What's wrong with your arm? That's nasty. What in the world?
The bastards attacked.
And how did you come by that wound?
I heard someone talking, so I shouted at those bastards.
Without a weapon?
Yeah. But he cut me pretty good, the fucker. Lucky for me the other started to come.
And you've got no idea why?
Something must have...
There's one man in particular.
Who the fuck do you think have...
So he really was here. Can you help me?
How?
You know the area. How could anyone be so cruel? Poor wretch. He must have crawled here. If it was the horses they were after, there'll be even more of them by the main stables. Are you...
Leave me alone.
But there's no need to be afraid.
They... What do you need to know?
What actually happened?
Why did they kill them?
Think carefully now.
Then Smill.
Did they take anything? What happened after that?
We ran outside and...
The stables were already...
No. It was...
You're certain it was the animals first, and...
I'm certain. Now I'll never forget it.
You said they were demons?
No, just vermin.
How many of them?
Not many. There were just a few that came up.
So they were yelling because of all the noise?
No, something...
In the back? Where?
Towards the woods. To the north.
So some of them were running away.
Aye. For a time. Then more of us came out and we...
Where? Where?
To the north.
Thanks.
What? Who's...
Easy.
I don't know anything.
You didn't happen to hear where they came from?
No.
What really happened?
I don't know.
Are you hurt?
No.
Waiting for them. Don't talk that way. We'll get back to the camp and they'll take care of you there. No, my friend. I'm not long for this world. Go, before someone finds us here. Don't worry about me. You know I can't leave you here. What have we got here? Entertainment. Fucking hell.
I'm fucking dying here. Nobody can match me with iron in their hands, and... some damn peasant kills me. Dagger covered in horse shit.
Why, it's a hoof pig. Someone in Neuhof must know more about it. There were bandits here. 2 of them. Right there to the north in the woods.
What? You saw them?
They attacked me and they're dead.
You killed them?
One of them. The other was already dying. He had this on him. It must be from the stud farm.
All right. Ask the folk. I'll take the men and scout the... May the Lord watch over you.
Huh?
You don't know who this hoof pig might belong to? It's for cleaning hoofs and...
I know whose it is. Why do you...
In the woods, the bandits who were...
My God. How could he?
I don't understand.
I don't even want to believe it.
What do you mean?
Ginger.
He
acted strange after the attack. Everyone was shaken up, and now he's vanished.
Ginger, you say? I'll try to find him and learn the truth.
After you do, please, even if it's just to say where his body is.
God be with you, good sir.
I'm looking for Ginger.
Then why don't you look for him?
He was there.
And where did you hear that?
Look, a terrible crime.
Well, if you've been sent by Sir Radzik, you can deal with those 2 criminals who've been lurking around asking about the same boy.
And do you know where they are?
They won't be far, but I don't...
So you're saying I should find...
Just see to it they can't cause any trouble.
That's fair.
The words of a true man. Farewell.
What the hell was that?
Hey! Greetings, my good man. May I ask you a question?
Ask first, then I...
Really? Good then. We're looking for Ginger, a stable boy at a nearby stud farm.
I was just about to ask you 2 the same thing.
Then it's a pity neither of us has found...
Thank heavens I've found you, though. I imagine you 2 might be able to tell me something about Neuhof. Hmm?
I see. Well...
Ooh.
I'll chop you to pieces, you rat! Bring it on!
死！这么弱。
Gone weaker than...
Taking care of those 2 cutthroats.
You don't look like you've been in a fight.
If you don't believe me, go and see for yourself.
All right, all right. All that matters is they've been taken care of.
They're dead.
Ginger was here, but the lads hid him away somewhere. I suppose there's no need for that anymore.
That's right.
All right. They're hiding him nearby, a little way along the route to Uji.
Finally, some useful information.
Farewell.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions.
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid.
Who?
Those
To get revenge on you for killing their mate.
Killing? Me?
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners?
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I
Recognize?
Don't know his name.
What can you tell me about him? How do you know?
I saw him a few times in the town.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village.
And now tell me and don't leave.
That's...
Don't worry, I won't get...
All right. I woke up. Only there was something there. Then it was too late.
Then the slaughtering started.
Yes. I was terrible.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among them.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow. I did what he said.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one...
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but...
What about the others?
I don't know. There might have...
That sounds terrible.
If only I yet...
If you had, you'd most likely be...
But still...
There was nothing you could do. That's all. I've heard everything I need to hear.
Wait! What about me?
Perhaps I could...
I'd like to go back to the stud farm.
They're out of the way.
Really?
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm.
I could go and ask them if it's...
Would you? You'll definitely have their respect.
I found Ginger.
Why should I take him back?
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt?
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognised him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people.
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they...
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken...
And what about for revenge?
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys.
I definitely feel better if someone...
It can be arranged.
Good then. Take care.
You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so...
Thank you. I'd like to... If you're ever travelling by way of Neuhof.
Well.
I was looking for that...
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
I had to follow the trail before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone. Never crossed...
I...
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you... I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you. But it's true. God have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. I hope we've got that out of the way.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it then.
Ginger fled because he recognised one of...
Well, he was right.
He didn't know his name.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around at Uzhitz. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzik will tell you about it.
Greetings, Henry.
My lord.
Excellent. Bernard or...
The whole story, or...
It's up to you.
Well, in the end, I tracked down...
And his name?
The boy didn't know him by name, only by sight. But if I...
But what if he's not there? He could have...
If I don't find him in Uzhitz, I'll ask around.
All right. Better go to Uzhitz then. Find this limping footpad, then bring him to me in Mehoyed, and I'll decide on his...
Certainly, sir. Why choose Mehoyed?
It's somewhat at the centre of events, isn't it?
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two. some food and so on.
True. If they'd stolen them, they could have sold...
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear. Such great terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat.
Sir, I've been to Ujits, and the parish priest...
Godwin? Aye, an intriguing fellow. He was sent to the university to become a priest, as is customary with the youngest son. So when he finished studying, instead of taking up his parish, he went... I imagine he had a pretty adventurous life. And then one day he came back and settled down.
I have some news about the
Good.
The trail leads to Ujit.
I see. What else?
That's all I found out so far.
All right. Goodbye.
God be with you.
I'm looking for a fellow who lives here.
Must be that farmhand Lubosh.
Farewell.
Here we are.
这么多人，
Move along, citizens. Move along. There's nothing to see here.
If that's what you call nothing to see, I'd like to know what something to see looks like.
By the keys of St. Peter, this is all I need. We'll have to send word to Sir Hanush.
That might not be necessary.
Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, in the service of Hanush's Captain Bernard. I'm investigating the attack at Neuhof, and I think this could be related.
Well, I'm the bailiff of Auschwitz. And I say we don't want any of that kind of trouble around here. What makes you think this has anything to do with Neuhof?
One of the folk at the stud farm recognized someone from Auschwitz among the bandits.
We have no bandits or murderers around here.
Really? They say he had a limp?
Shit. Well, allow me to introduce you to Limpy Lubosh. Or all that's left of him.
Whoa!
Sacre. Nothing's ever easy.
I'll have to take a look around and ask a few more questions, if that's all right with you.
You can take this mess off my hands and welcome to it. As for what else there is to find out, I don't know. But look and ask all you like.
嫌疑犯已经死了，线索又断了。
Who was Limpy Lubosh?
A poor crofter and a scout. He kept company with all sorts of...
How come he limped?
He got that from some villainy or...
Has he been up to anything suspicious lately?
I don't...
Did he have any kith or kin in?
None.
Do you happen to know where he was on the night of the Neuhof raid?
I've no idea. He kept his distance from other folk.
When did you find the body?
Just now. And nobody saw or heard any...
The parish priest here in Ujits.
He is indeed. He's as hard as nails.
I doubt he acquired those skills at the...
You know how it goes. The nobles send their youngest sons. He probably learnt to fight at home before he went to university. But I heard something happened and he was roving the world.
Another thing about... What's this? Looks like someone's hit him very hard on the head. Could they have bludgeoned him? Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Lord above, they did a hell of a job on him. Must have been an inscription in blood. It's a pity I don't know how to read. Looks like they wanted to give someone a warning. But who? And a bandit who knows how to write isn't something you see every day.
Good afternoon.
I've come in the name of Sahanish of Lipa.
I don't know how I could...
Who was this, Lou?
You could see at first glance.
Have you noticed anything suspicious?
There wasn't sight or sound of him for a long time. And then yesterday, he...
Do you know what Lou Bosch was doing?
I don't think he was home.
Do you know who Lou Bosch used to...
As far as I...
That's all.
Good luck then.
神父在练剑。哦。哦。
I see you know how to wield a sword, Father. I wouldn't have expected that from a man of the cloth.
With a stick. I practiced with a stick.
The blessings of our good Lord be with you, Father. Can I ask you a few questions?
It seems Sir Hanush is employing children as investigators.
Did you know Lou Bosch? What was...
Bit of a lost soul. Simple.
Did you notice anything suspicious recently?
My child. All sorts of suspicious things have been going...
That's really not a lot of help to me.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know what Lou Bosch was doing on the day Noy...
Unfortunately, I do know.
What?
I'm bound by certain vows that forbid me...
Vows more important than catching dangerous murderers?
There are laws of God above the laws of man.
Father, surely you can't be serious. There must be situations in which you can make an exception.
There are things that apply always, no matter...
But Lou Bosch is dead. You can't hurt him, but if you don't tell me, more innocent people...
If I told you, I would be betraying a vow that's a cornerstone of the Holy Church. If people believed the sanctity of the confessional couldn't be...
Worse than the death of innocent Christians?
No one escapes punishment.
Father, Lou Bosch was my own... If I don't find out who it was, it will...
I wouldn't. But I can't betray the sanctity of the confessional. Suppose we talk it over in the evening.
All right.
Take care now.
好，那我们今天的影片就先到这边，感谢各位的收看，我们下集见，拜拜。